The headlines. Vice President of the OROMO regional state, Taiba Hassan, says concerted efforts should be exerted to further strengthen the victory registered by priceless contribution of citizens. And from abroad, Colombia's new president, Ivan Duque, sworn into office. Hello viewers, I'm Adi Sobaba. Now the news in detail. Vice President of the OROMO regional state, Taiba Hassan, says concerted efforts should be exerted to further strengthen the victory registered by priceless contribution of citizens. High OPDO officials have met in Finfine and discussed ways of sustaining and further strengthening the victories being registered at regional and national level. Thomas Gemolano brings us the detail.
The federal and the regional government officials of OPDO members have held discussion on ways of sustaining the already gained victories. Head of OPDO Central Office, Aug OBN, said lack of strategic struggle and strong leadership were the main factors delayed the OROMO people's victory. Lack of political culture, listening to each other, working together and fight each other instead of struggle for the benefit of the larger OROMO people were the key problems. There were intention of achieving personal gains. This and other factors hinders OROMO people's struggle, she said. Adanich added that since the deep renewal with the struggle made by OROMO organization and the public, strong OROMO people's unity for in diplomacy and economic results, we transformed the country were gained. Adanich called upon officials to work their level best to sustain the already gained victories. Vice President of the OROMO regional states, Taiba Hassan, for her part noted that the OROMO people and the organization have paid great sacrifice for the victories gained. To achieve the intended goal, huge work is in front of all officials. Getting victory after bitter struggle is a great success, but the main thing is that thinking ways of sustaining the already gained victory. So it needs special attention. When we said this, all structure of the organization should contribute his or her level best. Some participants of the discussion have vowed to nurture and sustain the victories gained by their struggle.
Either by our political position or by our identity, we've discharged our responsibility for the sustainability of our victory.
Kalamii tokkotti itti gaafatama dachaa waltajjii namaanutti keenya keessa ba'uudhaaf uummanni keenya bal'aanis qeerroon keenya keessattuu humna qabu beekumsa qabuun mootummaa keenya bira dhaabbachuu danda'u ta'eera.
As a citizen, we have to do our level best. For instance, Qeerroo, the public and the government officials should stand by the side of the government. If we do so, we can succeed our victories in all aspects.
The OROMO People's Democratic Organization, OPDO, has proposed to change its name, logo and anthem. Regional officials have held relevant discussion on the subject. Let us read the detail.
Officials of the OROMO regional state and the federal government have discussed the proposed new name, logo and anthem of OROMO People's Democratic Organization. The proposal would be approved on the upcoming organizational summit of the organization. Head of OPDO Central Office, Aug OBN, said the organization has decided to change its name, logo and anthem, taking into account the level of its struggle, the questions of its members and the public. They said research has also been made in this regard. Our big image is the recent victory. Our organization is able to transform the country to the new chapter. It has also been transformed. It is also transforming the public, even influencing the peace of the Horn of Africa. So the changing of the name, logo and anthem of the organization looked into deeply, she said. Some participants of the stage said the rebranding of the name, logo and anthem is timely.
Our
organization is transformed to the new level. It is discharging its responsibility at national level. So changing its name, logo and anthem is vital in a way that demonstrates it and the level of its struggle. The anthem should contain the level of the current status of socio-economic and politics of the country, she said.
Though it would be approved on the upcoming summit of our organization, holding a discussion on the rebranding of the name, logo and anthem of the organization is important.
The Oromo Agriculture and Natural Resources Bureau announced that efforts are being made to maximize agricultural productivity in this harvest year. The Bureau has discussed with its sector offices about this year's performance and the next year's plan. Here's Aklilu Gabro for the detail.
The Oromo Agriculture and Natural Resources Bureau has held discussion with sectors that have direct contact to the Bureau on 2017-18 work performance and 2018-19 work direction. A report presented on the event revealed that 2017-18 agricultural works have shown progress, but scarcity of fertilizers and selected seeds have hindered the overall works of the agriculture sector. With the rank of Vice President, head of the Oromo Agriculture and Natural Resources Bureau, Dabadabali said works are underway to largely distribute pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers to maximize product and productivity across the region.
Insects and rusting reduces product and productivity. To prevent it, we have been importing pesticides and herbicides and anti-rust chemicals in large amount. So, as an Agriculture and Natural Resource Bureau, the necessary preparation has been completed for the upcoming agriculture season.
It was said that farmers should use their indigenous knowledge and agriculture experts' advice to maximize productivity.
Modular Town administration has recognized and awarded organizations and individuals immensely contributed to resettle Oromos displaced from Ethio-Somali regional state. Fakadu Brano has the detail.
Modular Town has built houses for 389 families displaced from Ethiopian Somali regional state. The town has given recognition certificate and awards for investors and individuals who have been supporting the displaced people in many ways. Mayor of Modular Town, Desta Nagiso, has thanked residents of Modular Town and its investors for their contribution. Today, we would like to recognize various stakeholders who have been supporting our displaced people in many different ways without limiting themselves. Chairperson of the Rehabilitation Committee for Oromo displaced from Ethiopia and Somali region, Dr. Abarat Irisa, also thanked Modular Town residents. He also called on the people to continue their support.
Modular Town administrations of youth, scholars and Oromo people as well deserve special thanks, so I would like to thank them in the name of the displaced citizens.
Dr. Abara notes that the displaced citizens should also work hard so as to improve their life standard.
The displaced people have to work hard and stand by the side of their governments. I would like to call up them to be more dedicated and strive for a better life.
Head of urban political mobilization at Opidio Central Office, Kefalo Ayana, also said changes that have been registered in Modular Town should continue for further achievements.
Business owners of Modular Town in Oromia in general who love their country have been contributing their fair share in helping the displaced citizens. This shows us how much Oromo united to tackle its problems. I would like to thank all of you who have participated in the process.
The news comes to you live from Oromia Broadcasting Network. Let's proceed to foreign news. Colombia's newly elected president, Ivan Duque, took office on Tuesday, pledging to unite the country and improve economic growth. The conservative political newcomer was elected in June after a decisive election campaign where he saw off left-wing rival Gustavo Petro. In his inaugural address, the former lawyer pledged changes to tackle corruption and invigorate the economy. The leader has also vowed to change the peace deal with the FARC rebel group. The outgoing president, Juan Manuel Santos, has urged Mr. Duque to respect the deal, which was negotiated in 2016 to bring an end to the country's brutal 5-decade civil conflict, BBC reported. That brings us to the end for the edition. Thank you for watching and have a nice time with the remaining OBN Voice for the People's programs.